making a mess of salt all over. What's new? Hello, I am back today making some delicious food for you. We're making Mediterranean lamb kebabs or Persian kebabs. This is a wonderful, wonderful weeknight recipe because it is so quick and easy. It doesn't seem like it would be, but it really is, and it's super healthy for you. I'm going to tell you why it's so healthy for you. I'm going to tell you the trick to making lamb very flavorful and very tender. This is perfect lamb. So juicy. We're also making a wonderful dressing that is so tangy and flavorful for the lamb kebab wraps. Ooh, I love this dressing so much, and it's so easy. So first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna take some lemon right in. Got some good quality mayo here. Put some of that in, just eyeball it. I'll have the exact measurements for you on honestandtasty.com. Some yellow mustard, some good old Himalayan sea salt here. Use whatever sea salt you have. Some black pepper. And a little bit of sumac, better known as sumac. It's actually a little crushed berry that's dried, and it is very tangy and used in a lot of Mediterranean food. You can get it at any Mediterranean international market. Is that it? That's really it. No. Olive oil. It's good. That's it. That's it. Easy peasy, 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 peasy. So the trick to making lamb super juicy and tender and flavorful, really, is onion. So I've already gone ahead last night. You can use whatever onion you have. I happen to have a red onion. Just puree your onion in your food processor, super quick, super fast and easy. The lamb that we're using is lamb loin chops, and it's on a bone, like a little T-bone. All you do is you take the fillet side off, throw that into your dish. The other side has a little bit of silver skin on it, and so it's a little tough. You want to remove that silver skin. So you just go down the bone with your knife and then drag your knife, instead of cutting down any further, just drag your knife by pressing it against that meat and pushing it until the meat releases from the silver skin. Cut that piece of meat in half so that it's a similar size to the rest of your little pieces of filet. Mix it with that onion puree. Put it in the fridge overnight, or up to, I would say, 5 days. I have my lamb kebab ready to go onto the skewer. You can use those little wooden skewers that you can find at any grocery store. You just want to soak them in water before skewering the meat. I've got these skewers, these metal ones. These are actual like Mediterranean, serious Persian skewers. You can find these too at a Persian store or international market. Don't be scared. Once you do it once, you'll realize how easy this is for a weeknight. We make this on weeknights all the time. If you're not a lamb person, or if you know someone who isn't a lamb person and you make this, I bet you they won't be able to tell that it's lamb. Lamb is so good for your body because it is full of healthy fats. There's conjugated linoleic acid in lamb. In lamb, you have more of that than in any other ingredient you can find in the world. It actually aids in weight loss. So your body actually uses the fats up really well that are in butter or in lamb or in other red meats, but lamb has more of it. It's also full of iron that you can't get from having vegetables or beans. Your body's not going to absorb iron as well as it is when you eat meat, and lamb is a great source of that. Don't cut off the fat when you're making your lamb, when you're cutting your lamb. Don't cut off the fat. Keep the fat. The silver skin, bye. But the fat, no. When you put it on the flame, oh, that kind of just the juices, ooh, give it a little beat down with a knife just to break up the muscle a little bit so it is even more tender. And you want to do it on both sides. Go in all directions. And you can feel some pieces need it a little more than other pieces. Usually those fillet pieces don't really need it much at all. Generously salt your lamb, both sides. All we have to do is pop it onto the grill, high heat. Just put the kebabs on the grill with the grate removed if you're using these skewers. And it should really just take like 7 minutes aside. They cook up real fast. While the lamb is on the barbecue, I'm just preparing some of our veggies that are going to go on the wrap. You can use whatever you want. I've got some red onion, which is really, really good with kebab. Whenever you have kebab, you need to have raw onion. It sounds weird. Try it. You'll figure it out for yourself. It's delicious, and it helps digest your meal. The lettuce I have here is just romaine, and then some organic grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, whatever you want, any tomatoes. You can grill the tomatoes even. Just make sure they're organic because the pesticides and herbicides get in there. That skin is thin, so you're gonna be eating those pesticides and herbicides, and then you're losing a lot of the nutritional benefits that you would be getting otherwise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. These are done. Lovely. And the thing is, you want to cook them fast over high heat because then you don't lose all that delicious juicy fat. For the wraps, I like to use tortilla bread. You can use pita bread, whatever you want, but I like them to get nice and grilled, and it just changes the texture. So you just put the grate back onto the grill and throw these on for like 20 seconds aside. They start bubbling up a little bit and then they're ready to go. Now I'm just gonna make the wrap. I've got my tortilla here. Let's get some of our meat on there and a little bit of onion, some of that tomato, and some of that lettuce. Dressing, remember that dressing we made? A little drizzle of that, or a lot of drizzle of that. Oh, look at this. Really a great fresh contrast to the richness and juicy, tender, fatty lamb. All I'm gonna do is eat it now. It was so good. Honestly, this is one of those meals that you take that first bite and you're just, every time I make it, I can't believe how delicious it is, especially for how easy it is to make, how little goes into that marinade. I mean, one ingredient. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment, make this lamb, you guys. Oh, so yum. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. This is what we call sumac. Sumac. I just mixed English and Farsi. Yeah. Who knows? I have no idea what I'm saying.